Now, what did that tell me? What about that message hit home? It reminded me that police officials and governments, we need to be worried about all crime that could in one way or another feed local crime, and murder, depending upon the victim, can be a local crime or international crime. We can't put everything under the umbrella of terrorism and say it's only terrorism that we have to be concerned about and all of our resources need to be directed towards terrorism. But what we need to do also is do something that the Commissioner for the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, Zach Zaccardelli, has talked to us about, and that is share information. Share information about little crimes that might prove to be the basis or the source of major crime. I talk about stolen travel documents and stolen passports everywhere I go, like Zach Zaccardelli talks about integrated policing, because I believe among the elements that we as a society need to be most concerned about, it is really the document that one identifies with our countries. Our passports should be something that we jealously protect and guard as individual citizens and as governments. The example I use is I want our standard to be a standard that we can attain. So I say, treat your passport like you treat your credit card. Governments treat our passports like the private sector companies treat credit cards. If passports are reported stolen nationally, make sure that information gets to the world internationally. Why do I say this? In 2002, 2003, Interpol had about 3,000 stolen passports in our database. Now, as I stand before you, we have over 6 million stolen passports in our database. So you'd say if we were a private company, you would buy stock in us. But you'd say as a private company, we want to know, what is your growth potential? We want to know, what is your growth potential? And I say that the world believes that there are over 20 million stolen passports in circulation right now. We have 70 countries, 70 out of 182 countries, sharing that information with us. It's better than the 2 countries we had a few years ago, but 70 out of 190 plus countries is not good enough.